there are a couple of different terms. So first of all, this person is a student, and they can apply for OPT, which is that practical training. Now, technically, if they're in a STEM program, science, technology, engineering, math, they could extend that for a total of 29 months and kind of delay any other process because that's an unlimited work permit. No prevailing wage, no minimum wage requirement. It could be part-time, it could be full-time, it could be paid, it could be unpaid. Theoretically.
So potentially we could hire him based just on the OPT?
Yes, as long as he has that work permit in hand, he can start working. It'll take about 90 days to actually get the card, so hopefully he's already applied for the OPT. Okay, so then the question is, what if he doesn't want to stay on the OPT? Maybe he wants a work visa like H1-B. OPT, I mean, you can work for anybody, but to travel, you would actually have to apply for a student visa, and it's not as flexible. Some people don't think it's as flexible as an H1-B. So let's say you want to apply for the H1-B. Now, there's a lottery, that April 1st date I was talking about, that's when people apply for their first H1-B. What do you need to apply for the H1-B? It'll take us 2 to 3 weeks to get the paperwork together. We don't have to do a prevailing wage determination. Prevailing wage is the minimum salary that has to be paid either to an H1-B worker or promised to be paid to somebody you're sponsoring for a green card. Okay? You can't just say, I'm going to pay them 1 cent when they get the green card and I'm sponsoring this person. It has to be a wage that is set by the Department of Labor according to their own wage data, where you're working in your job category. So it depends on the county, also depends on the job category. So a cook in Cleveland will have a lower prevailing wage than a cook in Manhattan, for example. Now, we don't need a prevailing wage determination to do the H1-B. We can just get the data from the Department of Labor websites. But to do the green card process, you do need to ask the Department of Labor to give you a prevailing wage determination. So that, like I said before, is completely separate from the H1-B, from the student, from the temporary side. It's parallel. So if you wanted to sponsor for the green card, well, then you would need that prevailing wage determination. Then you have to advertise for the job and go through some different processes. But purely for the H1-B, you just need at least 2 weeks to get the paperwork together and follow it first. Now, there's some flexibility there because, like I said, he could have the OPT for more than 2 years. So if you didn't make it this year, you could always try the H1-B